Juggernaut, A Veiled Record, by George Carey Eggleston and Dolores Marbourg. Reading by James Holt. Chapter 1. Edgar Braine was never so blithe in all his life as on the morning of his suicide. Years after, in the swirl and tumult of his extraordinary career, the memory of that June morning, and of the mood in which he greeted it, would rush upon him as a flood, and for the moment drown the eager voices that besought his attention, distracting his mind for the briefest fraction of an instant from the complex problems of affairs with which he wrestled ceaselessly. In the brief moment during which he allowed the vision of a dead past thus to invade his mind, he would recall every detail of that morning with photographic accuracy, and more than photographic vividness. In such moments he saw himself young, but with a mature man's ambition, and more than the strength of a man as he strode sturdily down the streets of the little western city, the June sunshine all about him in a golden glory, while the sunshine within exceeded it 100-fold. His mood was exultant, and with reason. He had already conquered the only obstacles that barred his way to success and power. He had impressed himself upon the minds of men, in a small way as yet, to be sure, but sufficiently to prove his capacity, and confirm his confidence in his ability to conquer whithersoever he might direct his march. Life opened its best portals to him. He was poor, but strong and well equipped. He had won possession of the tools with which to do his work, and the conquest of the tools is the most difficult task set the man who confronts life armed with only his own abilities. That accomplished, if the man be worthy, the rest follows quite as a matter of course, an effect flowing from an efficient cause. Edgar Braine had proved to himself that he possessed superior capacities. He had long entertained that opinion of his endowment, but his caution and self-estimate was so great that he had been slower than any of his acquaintances to accept the fact as indisputably proved. It had been proved, however, and that was cause enough for rejoicing, to a mind which had tortured itself from boyhood with unutterable longings for that power over men which superior intellect gives, a mind that had dreamed high dreams of the employment of such power for human progress. His was not an
Sample complete. Ready to continue?